quality. Cool that the girl them need and I cry for every day without apology. But them the right way, that's my policy. Shut the ball alongside Beyonce. Don't you man say?
All right. Enough of that. But welcome back. This is my first hairstyle of 2020 and I'm going out with a bang. So let me get straight into it. So here I am about to braid my hair. I don't separate the hair in half. I just take the hair, wrap it around my real hair, and I just connect it. I make 3 strands and I just start braiding. And if you can notice, I did square parts and I did not do my edges really small. My edges are already thin and I don't want them to break off even more. I do use beeswax and I do put it throughout the hair. That way my real hair can stay inside the braid and it doesn't frizz out. So when I braid all the way down, I braid maybe halfway. I add a piece of hair to make the hair even longer. And sorry, I was talking and started posing. So yes, I add a hair halfway, and then when I get maybe close to the very end, I add another piece of hair, and that's how I got the length that I got. Let me be really honest with you guys. This is not a 2-hour hairstyle. This is a hairstyle that's going to take hours and hours because it is small and it is waist length. Now, if you don't want to sit that long, you can make the braids bigger. But if you are trying to make the braids smaller, it's going to take time. And if you ask me how long it took me very long. I was sick with the flu and I just sat back and just did my hair while I did not have to work. So yes, that is how I got my hair accomplished and finished. So here I'm about to show how I tie the ends of my braids. I do tie it because I don't like to see that my braid is unraveling. So I take a small little piece of hair, I wrap it around the braid, and I take the piece of hair and I insert it inside of the circle and pull it out, and then take my fingers and slide it down. And that's how I lock my braid in. And I do it with every single braid. I will talk about how I separate the hair. When you separate the hair, you have to make sure that you're eyeing it and filling it to make sure that it's even to all the other braids. You don't want one small braid, one big braid. You have to actually try to make all your braids the same size. Now, I did the wrapping method again. I did not separate the hair. I just wrapped the hair around my real hair and I just started braiding. So here is where I add a piece of hair to the hair, and the hair that I use, it is called Janet Collection. It is free stretch hair that is Kanekalon, and I like using this hair because you don't have to stretch it. That way your ends become smaller at the end, which makes it a better look, because you don't really want your braids to be thick all the way down, because then it's really heavy and it's just too much hair. But thank God for that hair genius that, you know, came up with it and said, you know, why don't I just start stretching hair, put it in a pack, and start selling it? That makes so much sense. So thank you to whoever invented that. One trick that I learned to do while doing these braids, the braid was so long that by the time I got to all the way down, it was harder for me to braid. So one trick was I took the hair and I wrapped it to the opposite side, and then that created a way where the hair shortened and my hands were able to braid it better. So when I was doing the back and I had my ponytail with my real hair, I just wrapped it around the ponytail and just kept braiding down. So here I am about to show you how I do the knot one more time, just in case you missed it the first time. So I take a little piece of hair, the smallest piece, wrap it around the braid and bring that piece in that circle. and then pull it out and then rub it down, and that locks it in. Here I'm taking the scissors and I'm going to go through every braid one by one and cleaning the braids. This process is just for all the hair that sticks out at the very end. This hair is not your real hair. This hair is some of the hair that when you're adding the hair on and the hair ends, it does stick out. So don't be aware you're not cutting your real hair. I'm just cleaning the braid, making it look nice and neat. Here I have my water all hot and ready, and my products that I'm going to use next in my Tims. Make sure you do not use open toe shoe, guys. This is a very dangerous process. You do not want to burn your pretty feet and your toes. So here I am putting the water inside of like a Kool-Aid pitcher. So at first I was not sure how I was going to do this with the hair being so long, but I'm a genius and I figured it out. I put the Kool-Aid pitcher on a chair and I pretty much just put the hair inside of the Kool-Aid pitcher and just went up and down. Try to make sure the water gets through all the braid. So the water pretty much steams it, makes it straighter, and it's like a heat. When you put heat into your hair, it makes the hair straight. So this is the difference between one side has been dipped in the hot water and the other side that has not been dipped in the hot water. Here I am about to do the other side. Once I'm done dipping, I forgot to mention that I take my towel and I rub up and down and make sure I do that at the very end just to smooth it out and make it straighter and silkier. Here I am about to use my Trinities Infinity Oil. I use this on my daughter's hair and her hair's been growing, so I said, you know, let me start using it on my hair. So I would definitely leave the link below if you are curious to try it and see if it works for you. Once I put the oil, I did like a little small massage thingy, and then now I'm taking some setting lotion and I'm gonna rub that all over the top of my hair for like those flyaways, so it can make it lay down some more. Then I'm gonna use some Rob Fooks Edge Control, and I always talk about how thin my edges are. They are pretty thin, so I, you know, try not to braid those little BDBs up front. My old self would have tried to put a braid there, but I am maturing and I know that the older you are, the more edges you need in life. So yes, here is what it looks like in a ponytail all done, and this is what it looks like with the middle part. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you guys next video. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and I will make sure that I will hit you with another bang bang bang. And of course I'm always dancing, so let me put my music back on. Adios.
That the girl them need and I cry for every day without apology. What them the right way, that's my policy. Shonda Paul alongside Beyonce. Now you man say this a dirty yeah, dirty yeah, dirty yeah, dirty yeah. Beyonce.
DJ Finesse.